Okay, Jelani, just some few guidelines before we start. We're gonna try to keep it a PG-13, but you're already PG-13. You always keep it
I
like
do.
that.
I
And
do.
you are being recorded, right? And I just want your consent to be recording you now and be able to post it onto YouTube.
Yeah, it's okay.
All right, thank you. Okay, guys, today we have Jelani Green. So,
Well,
what? Who is Jelani Green?
wait, you want a general answer? Just kidding. But
Who
no,
are you?
besides somebody that just tries to help people when I can, or just try and like be friendly to my friends and all, just a 17-year-old person that's just trying to get through life and a pandemic. It's not fun.
Looking like Miles Morales out here, man.
Yeah.
Okay, Jelani. How was your experience in Hostos?
It's to say like the whole year that I've been here, including middle school, it's been fun. All the teachers have been supportive. There's been a lot of crazy faces, old faces, and new faces that came in. It's just been a good time in general. Hostess has been one of the greatest experiences I've been through.
Has Hostos like left a big impact on you?
Yeah, like a very big impact, and I couldn't really be where I am today without them. Actually,
I see, I see. Who would you say is the most impactful person from Hostos on you?
like it's
Who
actually kind of a
impacted you
hard
the most?
question.
Like you saw when you were attending Hostos, who was like you saw that person every day and like they changed who you were or like made a difference in your life?
Like one of the people I can contribute to is probably Mr. Robinson, and just because like he always like he used to be my gym teacher, but he was also my global history teacher at one point or another, and like he would always say to us, just try your best, try your hardest as best as you can, and Miss Martinelli too, because she never let me slack up on my work. Jelani. Hold on, I'm sorry. All right, sure.
So you say Robinson and Miss Marinelli, both history
Yeah,
teachers. I think I would agree on that. Miss Martinelli's enthusiasm and Mr. Robinson's like determination to get kids to do stuff. Uh,
yeah,
I can see it too. I see it. I've been impacted by it. Miss Martinelli was a very impressionable teacher. She was on us and she was fun to be in her class. Never a dull moment.
yeah.
Robinson, other than the fact that he always trying to get me to join track, he's a good guy. I learned a lot from him. All right, Jelani. So
Especially
what
on
are
how
you
to work.
planning to do with yourself?
Well, I had planned on going to college for either like business administration or criminal justice, and I had planned on being somebody that could work in that type of field. So in the future, I could probably help out and meet new people, but also help them as best as I can. Because originally, I didn't know what I was going to do for a job. I wanted to be a police officer, but it's kind of switching in between. So currently, it's a little undecided.
Oh, Jelani, a police officer. Man, you wouldn't give nobody tickets, man.
I would try not to as best as I can,
Imagine. You'd probably be the cop that was shooting basketball onto the hoop with the rest of the kids.
and still missing. I'll be near the hoop, still miss.
I mean, that's really cool, Jelani. You trying to help out your community, and I think that's very admirable. When you were in hostels now, let's go on with you liking to help other people. What's a big problem you see in the hostels community? Not just in school, but like when you go to college and you come back, the things you see.
I think one of the most common things I see is like just somewhere near. There's not a lot of actual problems I see most times. One of them has been homelessness, but others have been sometimes like people getting into fights with each other. Maybe like here and there, people will like ignore somebody if asking for help. It's somewhere been near that problem mostly, not in general.
Would you say that's just like a New York thing where you learn to like mute people out, certain people out?
Yeah, especially when you're downtown too, and you'll see it like people or like you'll just walk by somebody and mute them out, and just you've been taught, yeah, just ignore it. It's not your problem. Then just walk away because it's nothing to do with you.
In the future, since you like helping people, would you try your hand in trying to aid those people? and help their
Yeah,
situation?
yeah. Yeah, I would. I would try and like maybe aid my hand as best I can in order to help them. But sometimes like it's just you. I've seen people stick to that rule one too many times because they're like, yeah, it's not me. It's not my problem. What am I gonna do about it? It's not my life. Yeah, I'd probably try and aid it as best I can.
Okay. Well, what would you try to do to fix this problem?
If I can, probably try and join an organization that helps with like that specific problem of helping people in need, like maybe homeless shelters or food drives. I've had done that in the past, but it seemed to help out a lot.
So, Jelani, on to the next question. What are you trying to do right now to like lead up to your future career? You know, you say you want to help people, but what are you doing right now to lead like make a path for yourself?
Right now, just doing the best I can in school. Like at least trying to do better. If I'm trying not to do badly in one class, then I'll try and get better at that eventually because it's the only way I can really lead up to get the career that I need.
School hard? Was it hard in this pandemic?
Yes, yes and no. Because it's online, it's a lot easier to get to classes. It doesn't make the material any less harder.
Okay, Jelani. So, Jelani, uh, what group, like in those high school cliche high school groups, what would you say? What group you were in?
Probably just one of the near socially awkward slash not socially awkward groups. I don't don't get me wrong, I like meeting new people, but it's sort of hard to, and you're just like, I don't know them whether or not to just go up and say hi or no.
I think that's everybody. Everybody wants to be around people, but sometimes it's just hard to meet new. And
Yeah.
sometimes you mess up by the people you meet, and you might get grabbed into some really weird stuff.
And then you trip or you fall and you make yourself look a little bit.
You can make yourself stuff. Yeah. So Jelly, do you what? How about this? Say something to yourself right now that you know that your future self will watch this video. What do you want to tell yourself?
Stop drinking coffee for like 3 days. That's
Okay, caffeine addict, huh?
that, and just keep doing what you're doing. You're gonna do great.
Okay. Do you have any regrets you have, Jelani?
Uh, I wouldn't say a lot of them. Not many that I can notice, but it's probably sometimes it's probably like just either like, oh yeah, I didn't study for that one test or a lot of them, but there's not a lot of regrets I really have.
So you said you've lived your life, and
Yeah.
you done high school kid stuff. Failed a couple exams, came back, had fun with your friends, gone out.
Please don't remind me. But yeah, no, I've hung out with friends the best I can.
Okay, okay. All right, John. What's a message you want to leave behind? Like a life lesson you want to teach, or something to impact the people watching this?
Probably gonna sound as cliche as possible, but just don't fret over the mistakes you make. There's gonna be a lot of them that you're gonna make, but they make up who you are. It's the best part of us.
That's actually a pretty unique lesson because I think everybody else was pretty similar. It's nice change of pace, Jelani. Nice change of pace.
Yeah.
All right, Jelani. To wrap this up, what's a question you want to ask the next person I interview?
Do you think everything's gonna be all right? That's all I can.
Do you think everything's gonna be all right?
Yeah.
How would I put that in the flow of the conversation? I do not know, but that is the challenge. All right, guys. And then here's a bonus. What's the question you want to ask me before we wrap this up?
How would you say your life's going right now? Is it going okay for you at least?
It's going all right. You know what I'm saying? I can't complain. I'm not going to complain. Like, birthday's coming up, but because of COVID, the pandemic making it hard to get everybody together. Can't go into Manhattan.
Hey, man, happy early birthday, okay?
Yeah. It's actually this Friday.
Oh, that's all right. I'll keep a reminder.
Keep a reminder. Keep a reminder. But yeah, man, it's yeah, I can't complain. I'm working on myself,
That's
uh, get into more hobbies. Right now, I'm just goofing around, watching anime, playing video games,
look,
exercising.
anime is the way to go for these days. So it's been going content.
But yeah, this pandemic, personally, now it's not affecting me as much as I think. Everybody's my brother got a job, my dad's doing fine, my mom's doing fine, everybody's working, and my sister's good. So that's all I can be grateful.
Glad to hear. Glad to hear that.
What about you, Jelani? What about you and your girlfriend?
It's going great. See, still together. Family's been okay. It's just been in general, just been a good sort of quarantine-ish type of living. It's not too bad. Here and there, there's like a little bit of trouble. I have to watch my niece sometimes, but it's been fun.
All right. What you get her for Valentine's Day?
Uh, I had gotten her a teddy bear, but since she's away, I can't exactly have a few other gifts, but away, so I can't exactly give it right now.
Did you get your mom anything?
Yeah. In fact, her birthday was on like near Valentine's Day too, so I had gotten her a card for her birthday and Valentine's Day.
All right. Mr. Romantic over here,
Sure.
Jelani Green.
All right.
All right, but thank you, Jelani. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate you stepping up to the plate. Spending some time talking. Um, like we said before, I think we had a conversation. We're in a lot of classes together, so I'm pretty sure we'll make it through it. That's all I can say. We'll make it through it, Jelani. And I'll see you on the other side. All right.
All right. See you soon.